Howdy, folks. It is Diecastbuffet here again. Welcome back to Nascar Thunder 2004. It is time for the 2012 Coca-Cola 600, and we got a patriotic paint scheme. I know it's not the best looking race car, but what can you do? I mean, you're kind of put in a box because the lettering on the side is red, so I can't put the back of the car to be red because you couldn't recognize it. So we're just gonna go with this. It's not the greatest patriotic paint scheme. Again, the color combinations are not exactly ideal. Like a military camo paint scheme doesn't really look that good with red and yellow logos on it. So we're just going to roll with that, and let's get updated on our point standing. So we won the All-Star race, which basically is going to guarantee us, most likely, the most earnings for the rest of the year, which is a sponsor obligation. So that's going to really pay dividends down the road. We're 78 points out going into the longest race of the season, the Coca-Cola 600. And here's your upcoming Winston Cup schedule. So we got the 600, Dover, and then the summer stretch kicks off at the Pocono 500. So it's getting juicy. I don't think we can do anything in the garage. Yeah, because the All-Star race doesn't count as a quote-unquote work week, so to speak, in the game. And let's get ready. Now, Charlotte is one of our best tracks. Statistically, it really is. We've won the Coca-Cola 600 multiple times. We've always ran good here. The fall Charlotte race, we actually run worse at the fall Charlotte race because we lose on the pit stops. The AI gets out too far ahead, but we run a lot better in the 600. So, without further ado, let's go to Charlotte. Alrighty, folks, so we qualified 42nd for the Coca-Cola 600. The 24 car, Gordon's on the pole. The good news is it's a long race. The bad news is it's a long race. I don't know, but we got plenty of time to be able to get through the field. Let's go trackside.
Welcome, everyone, to Charlotte, North Carolina. It's time once again for the running of the Coca-Cola 600 here at Lowe's Motor Speedway. And EA Sports is here to bring you all the action. This is an awesome facility, isn't it?
A lot of these teams are based in this area, and this is a 2,000-acre dream come true for any NASCAR fan. I don't think there's a bad seat anywhere in this place, and there's always great racing to go along with it.
Jamie McMurray won the fall race at Lowe's in 2002 in only his second Winston Cup start.
He had to hold off Bobby Labonte and Tony Stewart, plus fight through lap traffic over the last couple laps to get the win. Now that is impressive for someone making just their second start.
An unusual back-of-the-pack start for Scott Smith.
You know, I spoke with the guys from that team in the garage this morning, and they said they tried a little something different in qualifying this week. They learned their lesson, though. Stick with what works, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
The McDonald's car has put together a great season so far.
Being in the top 5 is a huge boost in self-confidence. I know everyone on that team is very happy with their performance this season, and rightfully so.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Alrighty, folks, so on the front row, it's going to be the 48 car, teammates on the 24. It's going to be a long race, fellas. We got some cool alternate paint schemes out here. We got our alternate paint scheme on board. Pretty much starting dead last. The strategy here is just going to be just be conservative, try to get to the field, don't tear up the race car, and let the tire degradation kind of work for us here. Because as this run goes on, their tires are going to get worse and worse, and we'll be able to make more and more track positions. So we're going to be very, very conservative off the launch. Let them kind of break it apart a little bit. Then we're going to start duking and diving. With the gear ratios work, we usually get a pretty poor launch. But we'll let them kind of sort it themselves out, and we'll slowly work our way through the field. Now, we won the All-Star race, so we know we have a very, very good piece for the Charlotte 600, and 40 laps, that's a long time here. A lot of action could happen. But when they're too wide, it's very difficult to get around them. Charlotte is kind of narrow, considering you know, with most of the 1.5 miles, like Kansas and Chicagoland and, you know, Atlanta. Ooh, contact there. Those tracks are a lot more wide. Charlotte is very tight. It's one of the original 1.5 miles in the country, so it would make sense why it's smaller compared to the other ones. But anyways, we got a lot of cars to pass. A lot of cars. This is not where we wanted to be for the Coke 600. And again, the tires for them are going to wear out. So come lap 10, we're going to be in pay dirt because we're going to be able to really navigate and get that run off the corner and to be able to start making some way. It happens every Charlotte race. Oh, we got an engine failure. Down here at the bottom, it's going to be the 02 car of Coy Gibbs. Tough break for that team. Falling out of the running here. Is that Bobby Labonte? No. This 5 car keeps blocking me. Come on. Go race the 43 car. Thank you. It's amazing how the AI will try to block you if you're like way in the back of the pack, yet you're usually up in the front. You know your car is just physically faster than them. Why would they even try to block you when they haven't raced you pretty much their entire career? You know, it's kind of funny to me. I got the 2 car right there. Nice alternate paint scheme. I'm not willing to go 3 wide. Oh my goodness, that could have been bad. Luckily, David Green kind of cut us a break. Thank you for that. If we would have went 3 wide there, we probably would have brought out a yellow. And if the damage was severe enough, it would have killed our speed for the rest of the night. You know, we're in a good spot in terms of the Winston Cup standings. So a top 10 is definitely our goal. Just find a way to get to the top 10. Just try to survive. Get on to Dover, because we're really good at Dover. Make the most of the situation and keep digging. Got to get around this 4 car. There we go, underneath. Will it cut us a lane? A little bit too low. And diving into turn 1. So this is perfect because they're starting to split up. They're single file, and their tires are starting to wear, which is perfect for us. Just got to be careful with the car. It's a little too tight, but I'm afraid if we loosen it up, it might hurt us in traffic because we're gonna have to make some moves in traffic. And if you got a loose race car, there's no room for error. It's one thing when you're out front, but when you're in the middle of the pack, 2 and 3 wide. There's absolutely no room for error. Come on, underneath. The 1 car here. Will he cut us a lane? Oh, 3 wide. Hold your lane. Hold your lane. Come on now. Thank you. Great driving by them. Come on, come on, come on. So I was looking in the settings for this game. And for the audio, usually they just tell you like what position you're at or how many laps or whatnot. They had a setting where you could also turn on the lap times, which is actually really helpful because sometimes I miss on the little scoreboard there on the right side. I miss what time you know how much speed we have or how fast our lap is and stuff. It's kind of cool how the AI actually has it program where it tells you your lap times. So it's a cool little setting you could turn on. I like that. I think it's cool. I think the option's called like speaker / times, and I think the default setting is just speaker. I might have turned it off a long time ago. I have no idea, but it's actually kind of interesting. I thought we'd turn it on for this race and see how it does. I might keep it on. I don't know. I might not. Anyways, I mean, we're already up to the 23rd position here. But that 103 car is going to be a lot of fun to pass. He's been a rival with us this entire season. And, I mean, we're already halfway through the field. He's at 80, so he's going to hit us. Yeah. If I can catch him on the outside of Johnny Benson, would be great. So I need to get Benson underneath him, and then he won't try to hit us. But if we're on the inside of us, he's gonna just door slam us. I got to find a way to get around this guy. Because he's holding us up. But if we go around him, he's going to hit us. And I don't feel like damaging a car that we're going to need to be perfect to win this race. I don't know. We're going to have to figure something out. Come on, Johnny. Get underneath him. If I could push the 10 car. Oh, there we go. There we go. Perfect timing. Go, 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 go. Stay there, Johnny. Stay there. Dive bomb it. Oh my goodness. That was crazy. That was crazy, and that was a textbook pass. Thank you, Lord. That's how you do it, fellas. When you got a guy trying to wreck you in this game, you got to take him 3 wide. Use someone as a pick. That way they can't come up and just sideswipe you. But now we got to get away from that car. Kenny Wallace, I'm sorry, I got to get away from this guy. He's trying to take us out, so we need to get away from him. So now we just need to keep some cannon fodder between us. That's the #1 goal, and just get away. Okay, we're in the pay dirt moment right now because their tires are worn. Pit stops could be happening very soon. We're halfway on fuel. Our tire wear is great though. I mean, we're picking them up and putting them down. I mean, considering we qualified 42nd and we took like the first lap and a half off. We were just trying to let them kind of, you know, single file out. All things considered, I think this could not have been better. Oh, contact. No, 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 no. Gosh, dog it. Yep, he's going to try to take us out now. I almost got hooked into the fence there. He's going to door slam us, so get ready. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, like, our car was trying to hook onto his left front, and then we would have spun into the wall and probably got hit in the rear end, and it would have destroyed the race car. But I slowed the car down just enough. Yes, it made a larger rival with the 41 car, which 100% my fault there. But it also saved his car, and it also saved my car. That I slowed our pace down enough, let me be able to get off of his vehicle. And that kind of saved both of us and kept our Coca-Cola 600 continuing. Either way, we need to get away from him because he's like a 90-point rival. And if they're over 60 in terms of rivalry, they will hit you. And we already got some damage. Actually, I think it's pretty cosmetic because you don't see the yellow on the fenders, which generally tells me it's just, you know, a scratch, so to speak, even though the back end's all wrinkled up. I believe the game just registers that as a scratch, quote unquote. So anyways, pit stops are underway. I don't know when we should pit because right now we're picking them up and putting them down. Come on, come on. Oh, no, 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 no! Not in the fence. Dang it. I think we're going to go ahead and pit here. We got plenty of fuel. I think we're just going to go ahead and pit, get those fresh tires on there, and see what happens. We might get burned with a caution, but you never know. Alright. Get on pit road. No damage repair. Take care of the car. Any adjustments? Let's loosen it up a little bit. Let's get a little bit looser, and that might be able to help us get some better corner speed. Be able to hold it closer to the bottom. Knock on wood. Hope and pray to God we get a good pit stop here. How are y'all doing out there? Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You know, tell me what you're thinking about this race thus far, or how your day's going. What's your favorite NASCAR game? Whatever it is, I'd love to read your comments. As this guy screws up on the left front, that's always great. Gotta love those Dollar General drill guns they use on this team. And perfect. A 20.2 second pit stop in the Coca-Cola 600. So there goes all that track position that we worked so hard to get because Bozo McGee needed to use a Dollar General drill gun for our pit stop. Perfect. All right. $170 million race team, and we're using Dollar General drill guns. Gotta love it, fellas. Okay. So it's halfway in the 600. We drove our way all the way up to, what, like 12th before the pit stops? This is going to be difficult, man. The good news is our car is looser now, so we should be able to have more throttle, more, more on throttle time, which is just going to make better lap time. And that's what I'm kind of shooting for here. Whoa, Nelly. Please don't pit. You never know if they're just going to sideswipe you. Okay, we're back to 1 lap down, but we really need this to go green flag here. At least after we get our lap back. Assuming we do. Because, I mean, we lost like 5 extra seconds on pit road there. 34th, my goodness. I mean, we're all the way back here with David Green. Pretty much everything that we worked for the entire race is gone. So that's just absolutely great. Oh, it's part of it though. Hey, at least we're away from the 103 car. We're still gonna have to get by that 41 if we come across them though. So yeah, we lost 20 positions almost on that pit cycle. 20 positions! Think about that for a second, fellas. It's embarrassing. Alright, we're just gonna have to just keep digging, keep going, see if we can get to the top 20 and go from there. The car is definitely faster, and once again, the tire wear will come back in our favor. The AIs will get slower as the race goes on. But the problem is, it's probably going to go green flag, and you can see the leader. I mean, he's like on the whole back straightaway, and we're on the front stretch. So roughly 53% of the racetrack, he's ahead of us. There's no way you'll run him down in 15 laps. I don't care what your tire wear is. So that means the only way we're going to win this race, we're going to need a caution at the right time, which is right now. I don't see that happening, but you never know. Anyways, what we can do, we can still fight for that top 20. Maybe if we get super lucky, we get a top 15. There's a lot of cars ahead of us. Whoa, almost hit the wall there. We'll get a top 5 update on the back straightaway and see who's actually leading this race. If I had to guess, I'm going to say it's a 24 car. Watch it be the 48. No, it's the 8 car. Dale Jr. was the Cup champion contender this year. Let's see how that one shakes out. But yeah, their tires are still good right now, so we're making very minimal gains. Give it 5 laps, we'll really start picking them up and putting them down. But that's the problem. We have to wait 5 more laps just to get, that momentum we need. The car feels so much better. It's a lot faster, but you have to wait for them tires to come in. I mean, you saw it earlier. I mean, we were 30th, and we drove all the way up to, like, 12th. I mean, that's remarkable. Come on, come on, come on. Just going to get a little bit of a draft. Draft always helps you at these speedways. But until you get into the corner, and then you have to brake check in the apex, which is always great. That 8 car is in his own zip code. Makes me wonder what he did for the pit stop. If I had to guess, I imagine he pitted really early. Got those fresh tires, considering how bad the AI is on old tires. He probably leapfrogged a couple seconds alone. Not to mention, he had a fast car. So that's kind of my guess. He pitted early and just absolutely smoked them the next laps and took advantage of it. But again, a caution changes everything. Most likely, we will not get a caution here. It's quite rare to get cautions in this game because this is on the legendary difficulty. Yes, I do still run partial assists, but with the legendary difficulty, they try to make it as difficult as possible, and the game, the way it's designed, is that cautions help you more than it hurts you. So a caution would aid you in your event. So they try to minimize as many cautions as possible. Personally, I think cautions can go both ways, because you can be involved with it. It could screw you in a pit stop. You could, if you're leading at Talladega and you have a crappy gear ratio setting, or it takes a while for it to warm up, you get beat on the restart. That's what happens to me. So, personally, I would love to have as many cautions as possible because, 1, it makes it more interesting. 2, it actually makes it a little bit more difficult because you have to defend on the restarts. You have to worry about pitting at the wrong time. Crashes themselves could collect you. You just never know. You just never know. And it also opens up pit strategy because then you could pit early, you could pit late. You never know. About to creak to the top 20 here. We got to get around this 41 car, though. He's going to be fun. Whew, that was a close pass. All right. Just keep on keeping on. So we got the 41 car. He is absolutely PO'd, so we might have to bump him out of the way. I tell you what, though, if he does block me and I get an opportunity to spin him, I will spin him because he's going to try to door slam us. Or we could just dive bomb in the corner. Oh, no. Sorry, Armstrong. Oh, my goodness. That was crazy. I was trying to get up there to the 31 and see if we could just get away from him, but so far, so good. But the 41 is coming, man. Got to get away from him. The closing laps of this 600-miler. I mean, we had to get away from that guy. Like, we had a boot scooting boogie, man, because that cat was about to door slam us. Oh, the right side damage is making the car really tight. Oh, no. Why? He's going to hit us in the back bumper now. Oh, this is perfect. This is perfect. We got to get around this 21 car. I don't care if I have to wreck him. We have to get around him. I'm sorry, but we have to. I didn't want to hit him that hard, but I had to get around him because we got to catch this 31. We need the points. And that 41 car, if he gets anywhere near us, he's going to try to take us out. Got to move him out of the way. It's the closing laps. Clearly, we're faster than him. Just got to move him. Keep on keeping on. We ain't going to get to top 15, I don't think. But, hey, 16th is pretty good. Now, come on. Just got to run down this 31. I mean, that's, 3 more points than we would, gain in 17th. But, hey, every point counts when it comes to the championship. You got to get every single point you can get. That's pretty much where I'm at right now. Come on, come on, come on. Dive bomb it. Perfect. All right, so we're around the 31. Leaders on lap 38, so a caution will end the race. Earnhardt's still up front with Kevin Harvick in tow. I think Harvick's actually right behind him. There's a green dot that's been trailing him, so interesting stuff. We're not going to catch up to the lone Evernham Dodge, I don't think. I'm going to try, though, but we probably will end up wrecking doing so. This has been a wild, wild Coke 600 for us. It really has, because usually we qualify great here, and we run up front all night. We qualified miserably. We drove up to the field. We were sitting very, very good, and then we have the most untimely of pit stops. It's one thing when it's on a different track that maybe we don't have to make up 30 different spots on a qualifying effort. 5 seconds won't hurt us that bad. But with the field being that strung out, it's just, we lost so much track position there. Come on now, we're catching just a sniff of a draft. I want that top 15. Got one more lap to do it. The leaders are on the white flag. We are not on the white flag just yet. We're right here, though. We got the momentum. Take care of the car. Don't overdrive it. We still have another corner. Oh, he's going to pin us down. Oh, no. Yep. Yep. He pinned us down in the corner. I don't blame him. But that's the risk you take. We need to go to Dover. We need to go to Dover. We need to get out of Charlotte. We need to go to Dover. Honestly, I'll take the blame for that one, but I do think the 19 came down. But it's okay. Dale Jr., though, is going to win the Coke 600. Pretty cool stuff. Well, we made some rivals. Mayfield hates us. Murphy hates us. That's always great. Dale Jr. dominates. Maximum points day for the 8 car. Let's look at the rest of the top 10. Another top 10 for Jeff Burton. Michael Waltrip at the top 10. Great run there for Benson and McMurray. Man, we went for it. We were trying to get around Mayfield. I dive bombed. I went for it, but I'll be honest with you, they really didn't give me much room. But I'll take the blame for it because I probably could have got him on the back straightaway. I'll take the blame for it. It is what it is. Sometimes you win some, you lose some. The only DNF tonight was the 02 Pontiac of Gibbs, and no caution. So it was very eventful for us, but hey, it's okay. We got Dover. We're really good at Dover. Thank you all so much for watching the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I greatly appreciate everyone who tuned in. And for all your diecast shopping needs, you know what to do. Check out that promo code down below. Don't have to use it, but it does help you save on shipping over there at Circle B. So that's all for now. Elliott Sadler just shy of that top 10 effort on the Dover Diecast Buffet. Signing off.